really have expectations because it's the future, you know. I don't have expectations, but I have hope. I hope to have a lovely concert experience, and I hope that people enjoy the concert. And I'm very excited about being in Mauritius for the first time. And it's very rare on tour, but we've managed to put a couple of days off while we're there. Because I really wanted to have some time off while we were there. So, so I'm very much looking forward to it.
What would the Mauritian public be expecting on the 26th for the concert? What are the songs you'd like to be playing? Would it be mostly Land of Gold?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, this is very much a concept tour that we do with Land of Gold. It's a band I created specifically for Land of Gold, and sort of holds up is to play Land of Gold. However, it's very different from the album. So even though it's the same, you know, pieces from the Land of Gold album, I really reinterpreted them for the live stage, and so there's a different kind of trajectory, lots of improvised new sections. So there are many moments that people wouldn't hear on the album if they come to the show. But it's a really amazing group of musicians. I'm touring with three guys. Manu Delago, who was my co-writer on the music, who's an incredible percussionist and hand drum player. A student of my father's playing this beautiful instrument called the Chennai from India, and Tom Farmer on the upright bass. So it's a rare band. Like, that quartet doesn't exist anywhere else of our four instruments, and they're all great musicians. So we kind of can do a lot. It's a very unusual kind of show, I think.
From 2016, when the tour first started, to now, how do you feel that this particular show has grown, and how do you feel your own music has evolved?
I think because so many of my albums have been very different from each other, I have often had to create different bands every time we tour a new album. Of course, some musicians I maybe have played with across several bands over many years, but it is like a new formation every couple of years. And so that can be exciting, but there's something really special about getting time to really play together a lot, and the kind of intimacy and trust that can grow on stage. So because we've been touring Land of Gold for 2 years now, and we've done, I think we counted once, we've done more than 90 shows together around the world. I can't remember exactly how many. It's less than 100, more than 90. But we've played together now. So there's a different kind of a feeling now of the way we can take risks with each other and trust each other, because now we really feel like a band, like not a created band. Now we've really become a unit when we play together, and so that's really special. It feels really lovely to me.
How do you feel your own music has grown?
I think sometimes that's easier to answer later. Like, maybe on the next album I'll be able to say what I learned from this one. Whereas right now I feel like I can tell I've grown a lot as an instrumentalist. Like, there are many things that felt very new and challenging when we first wrote this album. So doing it live felt very scary and very difficult, but now they feel very, very natural to me. So there's growth. So every time I try and do something new, there's a learning and a growth, and that feels really lovely.
Let's move to your instrument of predilection. Did you choose the sitar, or did it choose you?
It's those kind of questions where it's just sort of unanswerable. It chose me, and then I chose it. Probably, you know, because who knows if I would have come to the sitar in a different family. However, by no means did I just play the sitar because it was in my family. So it's both. It's a process, you know, of falling in love, getting to know each other, and I think we probably chose each other.
Is the discipline the same now as when you first started playing it?
Sometimes. I think it's different as a beginner learning under a teacher. You know, so being, you know, under my father as a guru, that process of learning with him and having lessons and practicing, that was a different kind of a discipline. Whereas now it's much more on my own steam and kind of in my own pace and choice. And so sometimes that can be less disciplined. And sometimes I go through phases where I want to be really disciplined and play like a student and practice and learn and do those things. So it's a flow. It's a flow that I kind of allow to change, basically.
you've been touring with Land of Gold for 2 years now. I'm guessing that tour will be ending soon.
Yeah, I mean, we're already at the end. We're basically just saying yes to the places I want to go to. So that's, kind of Mauritius and Reunion Islands. I said yes because I really want to go. And then hopefully we're going to Japan next year. But it'll be more than 3 years at that point since the album was released. I just really want to take it to Japan, so we're going to Japan. So we're not really touring it in a big way anymore. And I'm starting to work on a new album now. So Land of Gold's just kind of like fun right now.
Having fun and saying goodbye.
Having fun and saying goodbye. I really love these musicians. I love this. I love this touring experience. It's a really solid group, and it means a lot to me. So yeah, it's nice to share it.
Mm. So would your new album will be with new collaborators?
Yeah, I'm very much in that kind of beginning now, but it's new collaborators. It's sounding very different so far. But I'm not really sure what to say about it yet. It's very intimate. It's very much about where I'm at now. It's very intimate and it's very sort of simple and raw. So it's coming back to maybe a more personal place rather than a global setting where the inspiration for the music's coming from. But it feels too early to be able to say what it is yet.